Today we're going to be making finger puppets, as you see here. You can put them on your finger and pretend they're little puppets. Each one can be different. We can use markers to create something on just a white piece of paper, or we can even use colored paper to create one like this monster here. And this one even has something sticking out its tongue, and it has crazy hair. This one is a unicorn, and all we did was add unicorn hair to the back of it and sliced it this way, and then a little horn coming out. And then we drew a unicorn there. This is a really simple thing to do. What we're going to be doing is you got to get a colored piece of paper. It could be any color, and this will be the color of the body. This time I'm going to make a blue one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay right where our knuckles are along the bottom of a paper, and we're going to come up a little bit above our fingers, about like this, because we're going to be folding it down, and we're going to make it about 4 fingers wide. And so I'm going to come across here, which is a little bit higher than my fingers, and then I'm going to come down here, wider than 4 fingers, just like that. Then I cut it out. I'm using scrap paper because we can always reuse paper. Then we're going to roll it like this. This side has a line on it already from whoever used it before me. So I'm going to get the blank side. I'm going to roll it just like this so that it's like a tube, a cylinder. And then I'm going to fold it down. Now I have a paper that opens up here and opens up here. So it has three sections to it. Once I fold one section down, on the edge of the other section, we're going to put glue. And if your glue's not working, screw it all the way down, pick off any extra glue, and then screw it all the way open again. We don't need a lot of glue, just a tiny bit of glue. You can use dots if you need to. And then I'm going to fold it over just like that. For this particular one, I'm going to make a face here. So I'm going to be folding it down like this as well. And that keeps your finger from coming out the top. And you can see even on my Darth Vader one here, I folded it down here, but it's just on the back. And you can see how the arm here sticks on the back, but in the front, it looks right. But that arm there is just there. And it being folded down keeps your finger from coming out. So here's my little monster guy. I'm going to cut it straight across here so that it looks right. He's going to have a small little face, but that's okay. Now I'm going to get colored paper. I'm going to start with the eyes. I'm going to use my hole puncher to punch 2 eyes out. And where'd they go? Might need one more. Okay, there's 2 eyes. So I'm gonna put a dot of glue down for each one. Ooh, that was too much glue there, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make the mouth. And to make the mouth here, I'm going to need to know what size. So I'm going to put my paper underneath here. I'm going to draw a line there, and then, oh, I messed up my eye. My eyes stay there. Then I'm going to draw the teeth that's coming out from underneath. That way I can cut it out the right size. And I already have a plan in my head of what I'm wanting to do. So this might take you a little bit longer to figure out what you want yours to look like. Put a little glue underneath there. And since I've already measured it out to glue down like this, I know that that's how much glue I needed. And really, if I wanted to, I guess I could have glued it to the underside here where it flaps up. And since my glue's still wet, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now that when he raises up, his teeth raises as well. If I wanted to add a tongue, I could. Let's add a pink tongue. It doesn't have to be any particular size, so I'm not gonna measure it out this time. I'm gonna add a little tongue there. That's sticking out. There we go, got a little tongue. Let's add some crazy hair. I'm gonna use some yellow paper to do this. Once again, I wanna measure it out. And so I know that I want it to be this size here. And I want his crazy hair to actually, I'm going to make it come out a little bit like this. So I have it coming around there. And it's okay that I've drawn on one side because I'm just gonna flip the hair over so that the drawing part is on the back. I'm gonna cut this pretty quickly. You can take more time when you're doing yours. But for the video's sake, I'm gonna try to make this go pretty quick. So I'm not gonna make it look perfect. There we go. I'm just gonna flip it over and I'll glue his head right there on top of that. Just like that. Let me get my glue. Put a line of glue across there. And for this particular one, let's add some arms. I'm going to give him blue arms that are going to be coming across here. My alarm's going off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out 2 sticks of paper like this. Put a dot of glue. Now I really should have made these sticks a little bit longer so that they will be a little stiffer, but that's okay. And I'm actually going to give him or her pink hands to go on this. So I'm going to cut out some little pink hands. Put a dot there. And I could give him clothes, I could give him legs if I wanted to. You decide however you want. And then I have a cool little finger puppet. You're gonna get to design and create your own finger puppet. You can see it fits on one finger just like this. And the arms are on the back, so I don't worry about how long they were. Okay, now it's your turn. Have fun.